I recently passed 2 funded challenges in 16 days, and I want to help you do the same because for me, 2025, this is the year that I put some distance in between me and poverty, and I want to help you do the same. Let's go deeper. Hey guys, JD here. So listen, when it comes to passing these funded challenges, like most things in day trading, it's going to be harder than you think. Okay. I know you think you're just going to sign up once, pass the challenge, get funded, get past the buffer, get to a check, and it's all going to happen in 2 weeks. Chances are it may not happen for you that easily. But in this video, I'm going to share 3 tips to try to help you get there faster. But I want to let you know going in is probably going to be harder than you think. Okay. You're probably going to blow out a few challenges. All right. You're probably going to pass a challenge, get a funded account and blow that out too. It's just, I'm not here to lie to you. I'm just here to help you get there and show you some ways to get there quicker, easier, and less money out your pocket. All right. But going in, like most things in trading, just like when you first saw trading, you thought you was going to just start making money the next day. Funded challenges is kind of the same, because the whole thing about the funded challenge and all the rules that they put on you that you hear people complain about all the time, complaining about the drawdown, complaining about the trailing drawdown, you know, unrealized profits, all of the things that people complain about while they're failing challenges, they don't realize that those things are in place to separate the disciplined from the undisciplined, to separate the best from the rest. So stop complaining. All right. If you want to play this game, there's a way to do it, but you can't do it the way you've been doing it if it's not working, right? If what you're doing is not working, if you keep blowing out challenges and you keep blowing out funded accounts, there's something you need to change. And it happens to be more than likely it's your discipline. All right. Because, and I'm not mad at them. You know, I'm not mad at these companies because, hey, if I'm going to give you my money to trade with, I want a disciplined trader, right? So I'm not tripping over all the rules that these prop firms put on you because they're trying to find disciplined traders. All right. You just got to be more disciplined. But let's get into the tip. Tip number 1. Okay. When you're doing these funded challenges, I've told you before, I do 100K accounts. All right. Over 50K accounts each and every day. All right. Let me explain why. Me and my wife, before I explain why, me and my wife was having this talk. And she was like, I wonder if people are pushing 50K accounts because they know people are going to blow the account, have to reset, and they actually make more money that way. And I was like, that's sinister. Okay. That is sinister. I truly hope that's not the case. All right. I'm not saying it is the case, but my wife, she don't trust nobody. Okay. So she thinks like that. All right. So this is just another trader talk to a trader. And she was like, I wonder if that's the case. Like, they want you to blow your account out. They know you're going to blow it out at 50 real quick and they make more money. I hope that's not the case of why people are always saying go with the 50K. I'm just going, hey, I want you to know where I'm coming from, right? I want you to know that JD's on the level. And the reason, because I don't want you to think that I'm saying go with the 100K account because I make $5 more on a commission or something, all right? Because I do receive affiliate, you know, commissions when people sign up with Take Profit Trader. So let me tell you my thought on it. All right. Let me tell you why I say 100 over 50. It ain't to get $5 more from a commission, just to put that out there. The reason I do 100K, number 1, is because that's what I do, right? I trade 100K accounts. The very first account I started with, when I looked at the price difference in a 50 and 100, I went with the 100. No, actually, I take that back. I did 50 first. And then I eventually moved to 100. And here's why. So first of all, I'm telling you to do 100K because I do 100K. All right. I do 100K. I have experience with 100K. I pass challenges all the time with 100K. So I can speak to you about how to pass a challenge with 100K. All right. So that's number 1 reason why I say go with the 100K account. The number 2 reason is this. Here's the reason. With a 100K account, I give myself room to make some mistakes. Okay. So with a 50K account with Take Profit Trader, you can lose up to $1,100 a day, or if you lose $1,100 in a day, you've blown the account out, okay? The difference between that 50 and 100K and 100K, I can lose up to 2,200 in a day, and then the account is blown, right? So you got to stay under those numbers. I'm saying that wrong. You need to stay under those numbers. So here's the deal. Sometimes I can get away with a 3-point risk at one contract that's only $150. Sometimes, more times than not, I need about 6 points, all right? More time, currently in this volatile market condition, I've been needing 10 points, right? To run my strategy effectively, to put my stop where it goes with smart money so they can protect my interests while they're protecting their interests. So here's what I'm saying. If you got a 50K account and you need to use a 10-point stop on one contract, that's $500. You take 2 losses, you have just about blown your account. See the major difference there? If I lose 2 10-point risk trades, I've lost 1,000. I still have another 1,200 to play with. I could call it a day, or I maybe could take one more shot where I only risk $150, and I'm still a long way away from blowing my account out. So many of you are failing these challenges simply because you're on a 25K account or a 50K account, and to trade in the futures market, especially the ES or the NQ, I would say the NQ especially, which I don't even touch because it's so volatile and your stop has to be so big, that you're probably failing the account because you can't trade effectively because you don't have enough cushion. All right. The 100K account gives me enough cushion to where I can stay back. I can put my stop where it goes. I can give my trade room to breathe. All right. And I can catch those good runs because my stop is where it needs to be. And so you got to look at it like this. Sometimes the difference between a 50K account and a 100K account is like $50. I don't even think it's a $100 difference. It's like $50. But even if it's a $100 difference, if you got a 50K account, you keep hitting the daily loss limit, losing it, you reset it, pay another $100 to reset it, then do the same thing, then pay another $100 to reset it, then do the same thing. And you know that the daily drawdown is what's killing you. Like you keep hitting that $1,100 in a day, right? You'd be better off just to get a 100K account and stay alive instead of having to reset every 2-3 days, right? So you're trying to save money by grabbing a 50K account. But if you don't have enough cushion and discipline, it's more discipline, because if you know you about to hit that 1,100 mark, why are you taking another trade, right? This is what I mean about stop complaining. It's your discipline is what's keeping you from passing these challenges. Sorry, I got to have some tough love out here, okay? I'm giving you tough love. It's the discipline. You know you can't lose more than $1,100. So why are you taking another trade when you only got $100 of risk left for that day? I digress. But with a 100K account, you would have a lot more cushion. All right. So that's number one. Now, number two tip. That's it for that. Go with the 100K account. Now, tip number two, you have to understand what you have to do to pass these challenges. Okay. So on a 100K account, to get $1 worth of profit, right? Before you will see $1 worth of profit, you have to make $9,000, okay? You have to make $6,000 to pass the challenge on a 100K account. Then the buffer on your funded account, you have to make another $3,000 of buffer. Everything above that $3,000, now you're in profit. So just understand the goal, all right? So on a 100K account, you have to make $9,000 before you see any money. On a 50K account, it would be 5,000, which is another reason why people go for it, because in their head, they're saying 5,000 is easier to make than 9,000, but not really. Because see, when you do, now, if you haven't watched my last video on how to add on this unicorn trade that I got going, you need to check that out right now. So in my situation, because I figured out a way to kind of consistently get $1,000 days and higher, right? $6,000, right? I can pass a challenge in 6 days, right? Even if you only need to make 5,000 on a 50K account, you still have to trade for at least 5 days before you can be funded, right? So even if you do get to your 3,000 goal, faster, you still got to trade 5 days. So all I'm saying is if you have a money making strategy like I do with price action and my new risk management strategy, $1,000 days is like nothing. So I can pass a challenge in 6 days. All right. Like I said, I just passed 2 in 16 days. So don't let the big number scare you away that you got to get $6,000. All right. If you add on to your winners, let them puppies run, you'll be amazed that you can in the futures market, 1,000, two, man, I've had trades I've had to close out because you can't make more than $3,000 when you're in your challenge in a day. I've had to close out because I was about to hit that number. All right. So if you have the right price action strategy, all right, with the right risk management strategy, don't worry about the big numbers. That $9,000 is very possible. You can get there in a month, all right? Definitely 2 months, taking your time, all right? Now, tip number 3. You have to beat the intraday system that they have in place with discipline, okay? I hear people all the time complain about the drawdown, complain about the intraday drawdown once you get a funded account with Take Profit Trader, which what that means is it's on your unrealized profits. All right. So basically, if you are up $2,000, the trade is still going, you're up $2,000, then you let it come all the way back, right, to even, and then it goes down another 200, you just lost your funded account. Okay. That's how the intraday drawdown works. You know, people complain about this all the time. My thought is, what are you complaining about? You were up $2,000. How do you not lock in $1,800? How do you not lock in $1,500? How do you not lock in $1,000? You were up $2,000. What were you doing, right? If this was real, if this was your account, would you do that? But I guess so, because you did it. But what I'm saying is, discipline, people. You can't be up $2,000 and then end up losing $200. All right. Now, I know in your head, you only lost $200, so you shouldn't lose the funded account. But stop complaining. The rules are the rules. When you pass your challenge, they send you an email saying, pay attention to this intraday rule. It slips up a lot of traders. They're not trying to trick you. They're not trying to make you fail to fund the challenge. They want to make money with you. As far as Take Profit Trader, all right, so it's not in place to trick you. What I heard is that they have to have this type of intraday drawdown because they pay out daily. That's the word I got on the street. But anyway, my point is they tell you in an email, as soon as you pass your challenge, watch out for this. So they're not trying to trick you. If you get up 2,000, simply lock in 1,800. Simply lock in 1,500. It's honestly no excuse for this. Okay. So listen, people, stop complaining about the drawdowns. When you are trading disciplined, all right, when you are trading disciplined with a great strategy, I don't even think about the drawdowns, okay? They don't come into effect it's just not a problem, all right? It's just not a problem, all right? If I get up in a trade, I'm locking in right behind that puppy, right? I'm not giving money back to the market, all right? Then when you really learn how to set your targets, when you really learn how to know where to put your target, know when to get out, know where to push your stop, which is everything that I just updated in my price action trading system course, then the intraday drawdown is not a problem, okay? But those 3 tips will help you get funded in 2025 so that you can put some distance, all right, in between you and poverty. Go with a 100K account. All right, hold on, let me recap. Go with a 100K account. Know that, hey, you're going to have to make $9 grand, all right, before you see $1. Just understand that and take your time to do it. Don't rush. And when it comes to the intraday situation, lock in profits. That's all you got to do. Lock in profits, all right? So I hope these 3 tips will help you get over the hump if you've been struggling to pass these challenges. This is exactly how I do it, all right? Again, watch that video on how to add on. That's a key to this, all right? You can't have $1,000 days consistently with low risk, high reward setup that I teach you about in that video. All right. And if you need to learn price action trading so you can really know how to kill the market all year long, I will leave a link in the description for you. All right. But make sure you watch the video on how to add on. I'll put a link for it right here. All right. So until next time, my name is JD. And as always, I wish you increase on the subbing. Make sure you hit that like button and comment. Catch you later.